Are Madison Beer and Justin Herbert dating? Ever since Justin and Madison were spotted in Los Angeles, the internet has gone crazy.
Madison Beer is sparking dating rumors with NFL star Justin Herbert.
The NFL star and the 26-year-old singer were dubbed Hollywood's latest couple after they were spotted together with snacks in hand while heading to a friend's house in Redondo Beach. But here's the multi-million-dollar question. Who is Madison Beer's new love interest, and why are people going gaga over him? Justin Herbert is the franchise quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers and an exceptional player who is fast becoming the face of his team. At just 27, he's built a reputation for being one of the most exciting young quarterbacks in the league. He's tall, athletic, and always delivers. You would think that a player of his reputation probably lives in the public eye. Surprisingly, Justin Herbert has managed to keep his private life exactly that, private. And that's why his photos with Madison Beer caught everyone off guard. Because if Herbert has been the poster boy for staying out of gossip columns, Madison has lived on the opposite end of that spectrum for nearly a decade. Aside from being an incredulously famous singer, controversies have followed Beer ever since she was a teenager. To really understand why people are fascinated by Madison Beer, you have to rewind back to when she was only 15. At an age when most of us were just figuring out high school, Madison was already living through one of the darkest moments of her career. Nude photos she sent to a boy she liked were leaked online, and overnight, her private life was exposed to the entire world. In her 2023 memoir, The Half of It, she described it as one of the most traumatizing experiences of her life.
When you were only 15 years old, you had a nude video leaked and spread across the internet.
I remember being reminded of being sexually abused as a child. I was so disturbed by it and so afraid. I felt so unsafe.
The fallout was brutal. Social media mocked her and slut-shamed her before she was even old enough to drive. Madison admitted that she went through so many cycles of depression and has only truly begun to climb out of it in recent years.
I think it's definitely a balance of both for me. Particularly, I decided I wanted to start being open about it because one of the main things when I was really in the thick of being massively depressed and not even have the motivation to get out of bed in the morning, I felt so isolated and so alone.
Before Madison's nude photos scandal, she first came to the limelight at 13 when Justin Bieber tweeted one of her YouTube covers. Almost instantly, she was signed to Scooter Braun's management and Island Records. For a while, she seemed destined to become the next big pop princess. But as soon as she turned 16, everything came crashing down. In a candid Cosmopolitan interview, she revealed how she was dropped by her manager, her label, and even her lawyer on the same day. And while no one outright admitted it, there's every reason to believe that the leaked photos played a role in her downfall. For Madison, it felt like her entire world collapsed in less than 12 hours. She spoke openly about how she'd felt betrayed when the very people who once welcomed her like family quickly abandoned her the moment she stopped being a profitable investment. What made it worse was knowing that those same men had, when she was much younger, entertained disturbing conversations about her future. She remembered executives debating whether she was too sexy at 14, only to later remark that she was too young and they'd just have to wait until she was older. Imagine being a teenage girl and overhearing grown men plotting how to sexualize you the moment you turned legal. When Madison didn't generate instant hits or fast money, the industry cut her loose. But fast forward to today, she's no longer the vulnerable teenager being toyed with by industry vultures. At 26, Madison Beer is independent, outspoken, and unwilling to let the internet or the music business define her worth. Her 2023 album, Silence Between Songs, proved she's not just a social media personality, but a serious artist, earning her a Grammy nomination in the process. These days, Madison is vocal about her boundaries and unapologetic about protecting her mental health. She's said more than once that she no longer ties her entire identity to her career, and that she's genuinely proud of where she's at in life.
Feel like I wanted to put myself into a mold that I didn't fit into, and then being unsure of who I was as a person. It's just a continuous process, and I think that that's something I've learned through my career and also just through growing up.
And that's exactly why her rumored romance with Justin Herbert sparked so much attention. After staying out of the public eye for so long, Madison Beer is finally on the front of cover pages again, and this time has a knight in shining armor by her side. Some wonder if they're a match made in heaven after all. Herbert is known for being reliable while keeping his private life out of the camera. However, others are more skeptical. After all, Herbert's image as a no-drama NFL star might not go hand in hand as someone whose career has thrived on controversy and headlines. But either way, people are invested. So, what do you think? Is Madison Beer and Justin Herbert the real deal, or just another Hollywood rumor that will fizzle out in a few months? One thing is certain, the internet isn't looking away anytime soon. That's all on today's video. Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe because trust me, we've got more stories about your favorite stars coming your way. See you in the next one.